How are you, students? Now we are going to do the second question in your mock examination, the theory part. The question number 2 starts with a particular table which comprises of the sport houses: grey house, yellow house, purple and blue house. The green house has the total number of students to be 150, and the yellow house has 100. Number of students in purple, that is 125. Number of students in blue, that is 75. Now the question now says, draw a pie chart to represent this data. Here is the data above. The topic is under statistics. We call it pie chart. Some of the mistakes students normally make is that constructing a pie chart is not really the problem, but how are you going to convert this particular number, the figures that you are given here? You need to convert each of these figures to degree. They are just ordinary numbers given to you. You need to convert them to what? Degree. How do you go about conversion of this ordinary number to degree? I have a chart beside me here. The chart is a complete circle. And you know that whenever you want to construct pie chart has to do with circle. And it is well known that the total number of angles in a circle is equal to 360. I used to ask you that the sum of angle at a point is equal to what? That is 360 degrees. You are going to convert all these houses into degrees in such a way that after your conversion, the sum of all the degrees that you have here must equal to 360 degrees. Every angle that you have here, these are 4 houses. The sum of all the angles in 4 houses must equal to 360 degrees. Now, let us start. This is grey house that have the highest population, which is 150. As we all know, green is one of the best color. I don't know your own best color, but I know that green is one of the best color. 150 having the highest population, convert this to degree. The first step you are going to take, you are going to redraw this table in your own booklets, or let me say answer sheets. When you redraw it, you are going to have something of this nature. Or let me extend this to this side. We have sport houses, and we have number. For the first house, which is green house, or let me do it this way because of the space, the available space that I have here. Extend the one that we are given. If you extend it to this side, we want to convert it to what? Degree. For you to see the calculation clearly, you are going to sum everything that you have here. Sum it up. The total of what we have here is what? If you sum everything here very well, you are going to arrive at 400 and what? 450 total. This is 450 is the total. For greenhouse, the number of students in greenhouse, which is 150, all over the total number of students in all the 4 houses, which is 450. Multiply it by 360, which is the sum of angle at a point. You are going to take each house one after the other. Greenhouse is 150 divided by 450, which happens to be the total of all the 4 houses that we have. Multiply it by 360, which is the sum of angle at a point. In that case, 0 will cancel 0 here. If you do your calculation very well at this particular point, you are going to arrive at 120 degree. You are going to arrive at 120 what? Degree. Why do we put this degree? Because we've converted this to what? Degree. By multiplying it by 360. For the case of yellow house, this will give us 100 divided by the total, which is 450. Multiply it by 360. If you multiply this one also very well, you are going to arrive at 80 degree. You are going to arrive at what? 80 degree. Another thing you must know here that you need to put this degree because it is not just an ordinary number that you are writing this time around. 100 divided by 450 multiplied by 360, this will give you 80. Now for the case of purple house. For purple house, which have the sum of the total number of students to be 125, all over the total, which is 450, you multiply it by 360. 125 divided by 450 multiplied by 360. By the time you do this calculation very well, you are going to arrive at what? Your final answer here will be 100 degree. For the greenhouse, 120 degree. For the yellow house, 80 degree. For the purple house, 100 degree. Now for blue house. For blue house, how do we determine for blue house? Let me use the upper part here. For blue house. For blue house, the number of students in blue house, they are 75. They are 75. All over total, which is 450. Multiply it by 360 degree. And if you did your arithmetics very well, in this particular case, you are going to arrive at 60 degree. You are going to arrive at 60 degree. We all know that even from the data given, blue house have the lowest number of what? Students. So in that case, we have 60 for blue house, 100 for purple, 80 degree for yellow, 120 degree for green. The total sum of these degrees is equal to 360 degrees. By the time in another case you are given such table, it may not be of houses, it may be of another variables. If after calculating your degrees, the sum does not give you 360, that means something is what? Something is wrong. So you must be very careful. The calculation must be what? perfect in such a way that after you've calculated, you have determined all your degrees, you need to sum everything up. When you sum it up and you arrive at 360, that is when you are rest assured that at least you are good to go. Now this is the first stage of the pie chart. Any pie chart given to you and the values given to you are not yet in degree, you have to convert every data given to you to degree before you can draw your chart. Now we are done with the first stage. We want to move to the second stage. The second stage of this aspect has to do with drawing of the chart itself, which is the question that we were asked. All these ones, they are preambles to this. The first stage, after through this stage, then we move to the second stage. Don't mind me that I've already drawn a perfect circle pasted here. Now, what you are going to do for me when you want to construct your own is this: get a plain sheet of paper. That means taking for example A4 paper or any other paper that is what? That is plain. If you are perfect enough, doesn't necessary for the paper to be a plain one, but needs to be what? Clean. Now you are going to make use of drawing instruments. Drawing instruments. The one I'm holding here, this one is what we refer to as compass. Why this one is refers to as what? Protractor. This one is protractor. Now, in your mathematical sets, the type of the one that you are going to find in your mathematical sets is probably this type, this small type. But because I'm using cardboard, that is why I want to make use of this bigger one, so that you people can see clearly. I want to make use of this bigger one. It also begins from what? From 0. It begins from 0 to 10, followed by 20, followed by 30, followed by 40, followed by 40 years, 50, 60, 70, 80. While the center point here is what? Is 90. And downward like that, you are going to see a dotted line. You are going to see a dot. You will see a dot which indicates the center point. The center point. Now, what are we going to do? Another thing that you need is a straight ruler. The ruler needs to be a very long one. Long ruler. You can as well use the one inside your mathematical set, but that one is not long enough. Long ruler. And at the same time, you need your pencil. You need your pencil. On the board, I'm not going to make use of pencil. I'm still making use of marker. But in your own case, you must not use your biro, but you make use of your what? Pencil. Because of corrections, is you quickly clean it up and do what? And withdraw again. Now, we want to locate 120 degree, 80 degree, 100 degree, 60 degree on this small circle. The first thing you are going to do is this: place your protractor. I've used my compass to draw a perfect circle. Insert pencil in your compass. Use it to draw a perfect what? Circle. Complete perfect circle. When you are done with that, now use your pencil to dot the center point. How do you determine the center point? If this is your protractor, and if this is your compass, the place where this pin, where the pin of your compass touch here, in which you used to draw the complete circle, that is the center point. Use your pencil to dot the center point. When you now dot it, finish. Drop your compass. Now pick up your what? Protractor. When you now pick up your protractor, another thing you can do, that one is we make your work very fast. Pick up your ruler, make a radius. the center point, join it to the circumference. Any part of this circle is referred to as what? Circumference. Now join it in a very perfect straight line. Join it in a very perfect straight what? Line. When you join it, finish. Drop your what? Your ruler. Now pick up your protractor. Place your protractor on the circle in such a way that the dotted line at the center point is on the same side with the what? The dotted line on the protractor. Now the next step is this. Go to the edge of this protractor. Start your counting from 0. Start your counting from 0. So protractor, the line here is the one that you are going to use. Make sure the line on that protractor is on the same line with the line that you draw. Now in that case, you start from 0 and start counting. The first one you want to determine is 120. All the protractor from the other side here begins with what? 0. Now you start. This is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Now dot this place where you have your 120. Dot it. When you now dot it finish, drop your protractor and pick up your ruler. Place your ruler on that place on the center point. Align it with the what? The dotted line where you get your 120. When you are through with that, now make a perfect straight line. Make a perfect what? Straight line. Make a perfect straight line. The line that you make a perfect straight line with this one, now curve this place and call this 120 degree. Call this one 120 what? Degree. And at the same time, you tag it with the name green what? House. Green house. You are through with green house. You want to determine 80 degree for yellow house. Pick up your protractor again. The place where we have the line for the last one, for 120, turn your protractor in such a way that this edge of the line, this part of your protractor is placed on this line, in the sense that the center dotted line of your protractor is also in the same point with the dotted line on your paper. The center dotted line of protractor is the same point, is at the same point with that of what? The one on your paper. Now position it very well. After you position it very well, you will now do what again? You start your counting from 0. The 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. This is where we have 80. Now dot it. When you dot it finish, drop your protractor, pick up your what? Your ruler. Make a perfect straight line from the dotted line of the center at the center point to the dotted line at the circumference. Place it and then draw a perfect straight line. When you draw the perfect straight line finish, you curve this angle and call it 80 degree. This is 80 degree. And which house have the 80 degree? That is yellow house. Yellow house. The next one is purple. Purple. Pick up your protractor. Purple is having 100. 100, position, or let me say turn your protractor, place this line here, place it on the new line that you just draw finished now. Position it in such a way that the center point dotted on your protractor is also at the center point dotted on your paper. After you are through with that, then we now start the counting again. We are going to 100 this time around. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. This is 100. Then dot this place. When you now dot it finish, drop your protractor, pick up your ruler. When you now pick up your ruler, place it at the dotted center line and the dotted line at the circumference. Draw a perfect straight line. Draw a perfect straight line. Now cut this one. This is what? 100 degree. 100 degree. When you are through with that, you tap this one. This is for what? This is for purple house. This is for purple house. Don't mind whether your spelling of purple bent or not. Just make sure that you write the right thing. Now it remains this small word, this small portion. This particular place that we have, this small one. If your measurement is very accurate from the beginning, by the time you place your protractor here, you must get this particular small one as angle what? 60 degree. It must be what? 60 degrees. Now let's try that. By the time you place your protractor, position it in such a way that the dotted line at the center of the protractor is also at what? The center point on your paper. Now place it on that straight line and start your what? And start your cutting. Now this is it. Start your what? Cutting. Now this is, I want to start now. I have this to be 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is where I have my 60 here, which is also the same, which is on the same line with the line that has been drawn here before, which is almost the same thing as we have it here. Now this is what? 60 degree, and this is for blue house. This is for blue house. Now you are through with your pie chart. Is that how you are going to end it up? No. You cannot just draw this one down like that. There must be a title. There must be a what? Title. The title of what you have drawn here is a pie chart. A pie chart showing the the number of students, showing the number of students in 4 different houses. A pie chart showing the number of students in 4 different what? Houses. This is the pie chart. This is for green house, this is for blue house, this is for purple, and this is for what? Yellow. That is the second question. number 2A of what? Of your mock examination. Now, we want to move to the second question. The second question of that examination, 2B. That is 2B. I want to clean this one now. This is for 2A. Now 2B. Question 2B. Question 2B says that expand x plus 2 x minus 3. Boys and girls, you have to expand x plus 2 and x minus 3. How are we going to do this? Expansion is very simple. All you need to do is just to relax your mind and follow up. You are given two brackets. Every element in the first bracket, use it to multiply every element in the second bracket. Whatsoever you have in the first bracket, together with the sign, figure, and alphabets, use everything to multiply what you have in the second bracket. Now let's go. This is what I'm talking about. This is the first element that we have, x. Use this to multiply the fourth element here too, which is what? X. X times x is equal to what? This same element, the fourth one here, use it again to multiply the second element in the second bracket, which is minus 3. X times minus 3 is equal to. Now I'm through with the first element. Going to the second element, which is plus 2. Plus 2 here, this is to multiply the fourth element here. Plus 2 times x is equal to what? That same plus 2, second element in the first bracket, use it to multiply the second element in the second bracket. Plus 2 multiplied by minus 3 is equal to what? Now, before I start answering this, before I start providing answer to these questions here, I want to remind you that whenever you have plus times plus, this will give you what? Plus. And whenever you have plus times minus, this will give you what? Minus. Whenever you have minus times plus, this will give you what? Minus. Whenever you have minus times minus, this is what? Plus. This is just an hint to what I'm about to do now. And another thing is that x plus x, x times x, x times x plus x is what? 2x. X multiplied by x, this one will give you x squared. Addition is not the same thing as subtraction. If you are adding these variables together, you are going to arrive at 2x. If you are multiplying them, you are going to arrive at what? X squared. You arrive at x squared. So in that case, now let's go to the main job. X multiplied by x. This is x squared. X times minus 3. Boys and girls, plus x is what we have here. Plus times minus will give us what? Minus. X times 3 will give us what? 3x. We have another plus here. Plus times plus is what? Plus. 2 times x is what? 2x. Plus times minus. That is minus. 2 times 3 is what? 6. Wow. Now, that is the first stage. The second stage is this. As you have this vertically, place right like that horizontally. As you have it vertically from the top downward, right like that horizontally. That is x squared minus 3x plus 2x minus 6. X squared minus 3x plus 2x minus 6. Is that the final answer? No. That is not the final answer. There's something that we need to do here, and what is that thing? If you look at the expression very well, a variable have square is carrying square. There are other variables that do not carry what? Square, but they are of the same letter. X square is never and not the same thing with ordinary what? X. As you can never compare a king with ordinary person. X is carrying square. This x here does not carry anything. So this one will stand on its own. The one that doesn't have anything here, together with the one without any square here as well, will merge together. Where there is another element here without any alphabet at all. That one will also stand on its own. In that case, we now have x squared minus 3 plus 2 minus 3 plus 2. This one will give us minus 1x minus what? 6 minus 1x minus 6. Now, is this the final answer? Yes, it is. Is this how we are going to write it down whenever we are asked such a question? Yes, that is how we are going to write it down as your final answer. The only exceptional cases is that this x, the place where I write 1 here, it may not necessary, or let me say in some options, assuming it is what? It is an objective. They will write it as this x squared minus x minus 6. X squared minus x minus 6. And that is how they are going to leave it as their own words, as their answer. The first one and the second one is the same thing. This one is 1x. It simply means 1x. Don't be surprised if they do not write it there as 1. It means 1x. Now the next question. That is number 1 and number 2C. Sorry. Question number 2C. Question number 2C says that. Question number 2C. Question 2C says that convert 132 in binary. Convert it to binary. Okay. This is how the question is written in your question. It says express 132 in base 4. Wow. And binary. You have to express 132 in what? binary. How are we going to solve this? This is binary operation, or let me say binary numbers in some cases, or number based. You are given an expression in base 4. The question is now asking you to convert it to what? Base 2. Binary means number in base 2. The first step we are going to carry out here is the question itself that is in base 4. You will first convert it to base 10. After you've converted it to base 10, you will now convert your answer in base 10 back to base 2 because the question says in binary. Now, this is 132. 132 in base 4. Do not forget in the fourth class, or let me say, you've also been familiar with questions like this. Use each of these numbers to multiply the base. 1 times 4 plus 3 times 4 plus 2 times 4. You will now number the power from your right hand side to the left hand side. You start the numbering from 0, 1, 2. You number the base, the power of base from 0, 1, 2. Now open the brackets. 1 multiplied by 4 raised to power 2 simply means what? 4 raised to power 2 is not 4 plus 4. It is 4 multiplied by 4. 4 multiplied by 4 will give you what? 16. And 16 is what you are going to write down here. Plus another bracket, 3 times 4 raised to power 1 is what? 4. Close it. Plus another bracket, 2 times 4 raised to power 0 is what? 1. Do not forget that rule. Any number raised to power 0 is equal to 1, no matter how big the number is. Now, as I was saying, 1 multiplied by 16 will give us what? That will give us 16. Plus 3 multiplied by 4 is what? That is 12. And 2 multiplied by 1 will give us 2. Addition of 16 plus 12 and 2 will give us 30. 30 in base what? That is 30 in base 10. But the question says that we should convert this to what? To binary. In that case, we are going to convert 30 to base 2. Binary simply means number in base 2. We are not going to leave it like this in base 10. We need to convert it to what? Convert 30 in base 10 to base 2. Now, how are we going to go about this? We are going to draw a vertical line and place the horizontal line at the top. When you are done with that, write 30 here at the right hand side. The other side of it, write what? 2. Now use 2 to divide 30 throughout. 30 divided by 2 will give us what? That is 15 remainder 0. Write down 2 again. 15 divided by 2 is what? That is 7 remainder 1. 7 divided by 2, that is what? 3 remainder 1. 3 divided by 2, that is 1 remainder what? 1. Now 2 again. 1 divided by 2, you are going to write down 0 because you are going to have points, which is not possible. In that case, remainder here, our remainder here is going to be this particular one that we have here. You now bring it down as your remainder here. Now, one important thing here is that I will tell you that you are going to place an arrow here to show that you are taking your answer from the bottom to the top. You are taking your answer right from the bottom to the top. In that case, our final answer here is going to be 1110 in base what? That is in base 2. 11110 in base 2. Mind you, I don't think there's any big deal in this one, but if you want to cross check your answer, for the case of maybe you are compromising in your mind, you can do this by saying that you want to check whether our answer is right or wrong. 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 0 times 2. Now number the base, number the power of base, right from your right hand side towards your left hand side. Your numbering will start from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 raised to the power 4 is what? That is 2 times 2, that is 4. 4 times 4, that is what? This is 16. Plus 2 raised to the power 3, that is 8. Plus 2 raised to the power 2, that is what? 4. Plus 2 raised to the power 1, that is 2. Plus what? 0. Because 2 raised to the power 0 is 1. 0 multiplied by 1 is what? 0. 16 plus 4, that will give us 20. 8 plus 2, that is what? 30. Everything here is going to give you what? 30. That means the value that we get here is the true what? The true value. It is the correct answer for this particular what? For this particular solution. So in that case, that is where we are going to end this for question number 2. The next class is going to be for question number 3. So I wish you best of luck. Please, there's one thing in mathematics, and that is practice make perfect. Practice make perfect. The more you lay your hands on any question that you find, the more expert you become. It's not only in mathematics, it's always nearly in all subjects. The more effort you put in, then the more productive you are. So please and please do not relent. Always make sure that you find something done at home, not that you just keep on sleeping, eating, and doing some other things. That is not that necessary enough. Please and please, may God Almighty Allah helps you, and at the same time helps your parents. Bye for now.